Now, I did say last week that we normally don't start the podcast on a brag. However, got another one.
Billy Big Bollocks over here. 2 weeks in a row starting with a brag. And you're the one that always says to me, we need to be humble.
Sorry, the brag is both times have been to do with the pair of us, actually. And you've backed me up, and I think you will again when I say it. We have been nominated for 2 Golden Globes. Sorry, Golden Lobes.
Golden Lobes.
Yeah.
Same prestige.
Award nominees for this very podcast. Embarrassing for No Reason. We're up for 2 awards. Can you remember which categories we're nominated
yes,
for?
I can. We're up for Best New Show.
And
Best Live Episode, which we're not going to... If we win that, it's a travesty because there's people there that have been nominated. We were talking, there was some big hitters. There was like Ramesh Ranganathan was in there, Tom Allen. I think it was Tom Allen. Like some people like that. And like people that have done live episodes in front of like thousands of people. Yeah. We had 30 at ours. Most were our mates. Yeah. I remember those 2 sods in the front row that had just come in because they were in the pub.
Oh no, yeah, we dragged them in.
Who were they? They were lovely as well. There was like this couple I chatted to them at the end. I was like, "Do you enjoy the show?" They're like, "Yeah, we didn't know what we were coming in for."
Yeah, no, it's fair.
And they were at the front.
And that show, because we've only ever done 1 live episode, has been nominated for an award. So I actually submitted our entries into this like podcast award show thing, and specifically for the live episode, we only use like a couple of minutes of audio from that live episode.
It was all about when the Queen had passed away and Tatum mourned on air on Kiss. So she just sent that bit in. That's embarrassing for no reason.
Oh,
isn't
it is, yeah.
When you have to submit when you have to be like, I've done really well at work for this. Here's my entry. Here's £25.
Yeah, we paid.
Let me know if we win. But at least we're nominated. Okay.
And to be able to say that we've won an award for the podcast, I really hope we bloody do.
Yeah. For now, though, 2 times nominated podcast.
For the Golden Globes.
For the Golden Lobes. We'll take that.
Yay!
So this is Embarrassing for No Reason, where we come here basically every single week and we gently mortify ourselves with the everyday, okay? The little things that normally you keep sort of to yourself. And you're like, that was a bit embarrassing, but you crack on with it. We basically go through it with a highlighter pen. And we're like, that was mortifying, that was mortifying, that was mortifying. My one this week, and I think it's mainly men that do this, but only a specific type of men. Because I don't think all men would do the activity I'm going to mention.
Okay.
But like, let me just ask you a question.
As a man.
As a man, man to man.
Man to man.
Have you ever had a bath?
I've had a bath, yeah. I love having a bath. I have a bath like twice a week.
Have you ever had a bath with no bubbles?
Yes, I have.
You've had a clear bath. Do you often have a clear bath?
No. It's only when I'm desperate, when there's no bubble bath left. Or
you still do it. Don't you have a shower? You're just like, you know what? I'm going to lie in human tea.
Yeah. But sometimes as well, I put the bubble bath in, and I've been in there for so long that the bubble bath has evaporated, and then the bath goes clear.
I feel like that's all right, but when you start a bath knowing it's going to be clear, that's mental to me, and it is mad that so many people have a clear bath.
Oh, it's actually
because you are just looking at, especially as a boy.
Balls and peas.
Yeah, and
floating
like
about.
It's buoyant.
Oh, I did not need that visual. What the hell? It's floating.
Yeah, it's sort of just like...
No! Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's horrible.
You lie there like Spider Pig. Just like...
It's my most insecure self when I'm having to look down at that, honest to God.
Bath.
There's something about the water that makes everything 10 times bastard wider and all, innit?
Well, yeah, I don't mind that bit. But yeah, for your belly, it's not good. You get that as well. Especially because quite often I'll have a bath. I only really have a bath when I go and visit my parents because they've got like a nicer, cleaner bathroom, I guess. Yeah. And I'm like, right, I'll have a bath in there. But I always sort of time it on, it's only in the sort of 6 month winter period. And it's always after a Sunday roast or like a big meal. So I am there just sort of, you know, when people wash their baby for the first time in the sink at home and their belly's poking out. I'm doing that again. That's how my belly looks in the bath. And I'm like, oh no.
Surely not. How shallow's your bath?
It's not that deep.
Oh.
I'm I am 6 foot when I leave the house. I mean, so like, I do fill a bath. But so I haven't had a clear bath in years, but I did have, like, when I was thinking about this the other day, I was like, yeah, I used to have a clear bath every now and then. If there was absolutely, because quite often I was in an all boys, apart from my mum, like my mum doesn't have baths. So no one would buy a bubble bath.
Okay.
So if I had shower gel that wasn't sort of one that would foam up to make bubbles, because some of them don't.
Yeah.
You know, when you I used to try it with shampoo and stuff as a kid. I'd be there like, you know, you get your hand in, you go like, I'd try that and it just go like this sort of almost like a Guinness layer.
Yeah, like a thin layer.
Thin layer of
that ain't doing much.
Cream on the top.
That's gone within seconds. So also as well, how big is your bath? Because I imagine that, as you said, you're 6 foot. So you got your knees up, haven't you? In the bath, surely. You're not fully spread.
No,
so,
I can't spread down.
Exactly.
So you I can either go like back of head on the very bottom. That's when I'm like dunking my head. And at that point, knees are out, feet are against the wall. Like I'm that big.
Piece floating.
That bit, the piece isn't there, it's worse. So then it's at its worst when you sort of like, when I'm like back up, like the upper bit, you know, like, so you're lying in it.
Sat up.
And then my feet are either knees up or I have to put them on the shelf at the end.
Oh my goodness.
Do you know what I mean? So like over the end, but the end is a wall. So they're just sort of like, they're almost like pushing on the wall.
Wraps around the tap.
And then the water like rises over your belly and all your bits and that. And then just your piece flows.
You poor sod. I would not be bathing if I were a bloke. This is why I love being 4'11", because I fit perfectly in the bath.
You'd be good in one of them Japanese baths.
Hey.
In Japan, they have like really small, deep baths.
Oh, I love
so it's like you fill it with like hot water and it's like not that wide, but like they sit in it like that usually, but you would just sort of slip in.
Oh, I love that.
The standing bath.
I love getting in the bath, as long as there's bubble bath in it, of course.
Wait, sorry. Producer Tom, do you ever have a clear bath?
No, but I used to.
I see that. He gives clear bath. He does give clear bath.
I can't imagine you buying bubble bath to treat yourself.
No, imagine.
No.
I just have a shower these days.
Yeah, when was the last time you had a bath?
Oh, it was after my half marathon the other week.
Clang, clang, clang. Wait, but you didn't have bubble bath, so were you just...
Clear water. So recent.
Clear waters.
Yeah,
clear water bath, Tom Fenn.
That's all. My embarrassing for no reason this week. I'm solely blaming TikTok for this because it's absolutely done me dirt with somebody that I know, but we don't chat. Is basically what happened. Essentially, you know, on TikTok, when you get suggested, like if a video pops up, it goes, oh, you should send this to this person here, right? So that came up for me and it was suggested to send it to Jordan Banjo off of Diversity RX.
Oh, talking of Tom's clang in the bath. Clang.
Why is that clang? Oh,
I don't think he follows me back on TikTok.
I don't know if he follows me either. Which might make this worse. But no, he's an ex-colleague, so he used to, you know.
No, yeah, we love Jordan Banjo.
He's
a friend of ours.
He is.
It loosely though.
Like, yeah, that's what I mean.
We've never hung out with him, but like he was a lovely person to work with. But it would be bizarre for me to send him something. I'm like, oh, this is banter.
So this random TikTok pops up. I don't know what to say.
And you sent it to Jordan Banjo?
Yeah.
What is it?
I know, it's so...
Bear in mind, he's now an ex-colleague as well. This is probably the only communication we've had with him since he's left.
Yeah, so like it obviously popped up. And when the suggestion came up, I clicked on it thinking that it would go, oh, are you sure you want to send it? And it just went, no, we're going to fucking send it to him.
You clicked Jordan Banjo?
Yeah, but just to see what he would do. Just to
Playing with fire there.
I know, but I don't...
Sliding in. Were you in the bath?
No, I was not in the bloody bath. I was in bed. So I've clicked on it and it's gone send. I've gone shit. So then I've gone into the messages thinking, oh, I can just like delete it because you can, can't you? You bloody can't. I clicked on it and it says delete for just you.
Oh, not delete. What's the point in that?
I know.
I hate when it offers you that.
I know. Exactly.
Delete for just you.
Yeah.
You're having me on. Who's going to benefit from that?
Exactly, because I'm not. Because the trauma will still be living in my brain, even though it's deleted for me. And the TikTok was this.
Doesn't it?
It's a Harry Potter mega mix.
Not really.
And the caption is, when it's 4 a.m. p.m. and everyone's booking Ubers home, but you're ready for afters.
It's supposed to be going home.
It's so fun.
I'm not going home. Not really. It's supposed to be going home. I'm not going home. Not really.
Well, it sounds like he's going to his.
Doesn't it?
I'm not going home, not really.
Home. Not really.
What did you think that means?
He's seen it and not replied.
Feels nice to be going home, doesn't it? Not really. With this like a wry look from Potter. And you sent that to Jordan Banjo. And he's seen it. I could never lift my head off the pillow. What?
You can never meet again.
What? How'd you come back from that?
I can't. What do I say? Sorry, that was an accident. Sorry, finger slipped. He's going to think my algorithm's mental and all, which it is.
He's going to think you're referencing some kind of night out you've been on with him.
Innit?
Yeah.
That's worse than you sort of earlier on mentioned briefly. I need to talk about a TikTok that I've sent someone by accident. I could not have got there. Harry Potter, 4 a.m. Feels nice to be.
I'm not going home. Not really.
Not really. You and JB off to the afters.
No. Oh.
Right, we've calmed down slightly now. If you're watching this, I'm still red. That is honestly, there's nothing funnier than sending the wrong thing to the wrong person. It's great, isn't it?
And I've left it too long that I can't sort of acknowledge it and be like, oh, sorry about that.
We're going to have to ask him to come on the pod.
Well, we'll ask him.
We'll ask him.
Actually, Sam, before we get into our usual...
Off-piste. This is so unlike you.
Yeah, before we get into the usual bits and bobs of what's trending in the world of embarrassing for no reason, you might remember a few months ago, if you're a regular listener to the podcast, or even if you subscribe to our Patreon, we did an episode where we spoke about Sam playing Ben Mitchell. Back in the day.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Yes, we did. So essentially, Sam has basically been bragging for nearly a decade that he once played Ben Mitchell in EastEnders. Mm-hmm. And what's the truth of that?
I did. I was in 2 episodes of EastEnders as a Ben Mitchell lookalike.
But you weren't Ben Mitchell.
Technically. I didn't have any other character name.
No, technically not.
I was Ben 2 or 3.
But you have essentially been milking a lie for many, many years.
I've recently gained a lot of followers on Instagram from people thinking that I actually... Because there's that trend of, Dad, what were you like in the noughties or whatever it is. I did one and then obviously stitched it with Ben Mitchell photos for my mates. Right. Yeah.
And it has gone viral and
it's gone viral.
And the world has seen it.
It's got over it was almost 500,000 on Instagram. I gained 1,000 followers from it. Mm-hmm. So, but I'm like, at what point do I have to be like,
it's not you. So who was the original actor of...
Charlie Jones, his name is.
Charlie Jones, okay.
I do feel like I'm sort of taking his limelight a bit, but like, if he's not going to make that content...
No, exactly. You may as well cash in, milk it.
People just can't believe that Ben Mitchell now is from the Midlands, supports Leeds and has a mullet and ADHD, but here he is.
Well, we've had some development, Sam. Because one of the actors who played Ben Mitchell has been in touch with the podcast.
No, he hasn't.
He has. So I've not actually listened to this voice note yet. However, producer Tom has, because he messaged our Instagram, the FNR Instagram. So should we listen to what he's got to say? This is Harry, previous Ben Mitchell, who I believe was the Ben Mitchell that you...
Claiming
to be.
Hello there. I hope this finds you both well. It's a message really for the two of you. It's the Embarrassing for No Reason podcast, is it? Which is quite an appropriate fucking name for this particular thing. Listen, Sam, I don't really know I don't think you understand what you're doing, but Charlie is fucking fuming with this shit. He's asked me, well, actually he hasn't, his family have, because I know them really well, and they're not happy with it. You're taking the piss. You didn't even play Ben. You weren't even Ben. And then you're like doing a little fucking TikTok, what was I up to in the early noughties? You weren't fucking someone else, was ya? Tosser. Stop fucking around. You weren't Ben. You was never Ben. And guess what? We're all coming now. Oh, I'm worried they're going to come for me. We're all fucking coming. Cock.
What?
And listen, you can send this voice note around, you know, tell everyone I'm fucking coming for you. Take the fucking things down now before I come and find where you do the podcast, and take your fucking studio with me.
Should we play that?
No.
What the
Jesus.
fuck? What?
Bad, Sam.
What the fuck? Who is that? What?
Yeah.
I don't think he's joking either.
No.
Shit.
There's one more voice note as well for it.
Should we keep that in?
No.
Should we start again?
Yeah. No, it's not.
What the fuck?
It's horrible. I feel really weird.
If you would like to give me a ring or give Charlie a ring and say sorry, that would be really fucking nice. The number is 0104 2026. Happy April Fools, you silly man.
Oh my god, you shit man.
That's horrible. That is horrible. That has knocked me off my fucking thing. I was like, surely they're not that pissed off. Loads of people are doing it as a joke. Is that you knew?
Yeah.
Tatum, your acting's come on loads. You were so good because I thought you genuinely were worried then. Honest to God, I thought you were with me. I thought Tom's listened to it, and Tom, no offense to Tom, but he's not really sort of with it, is he? When it comes, like it's like he would let that go through, but it's a bit he's having a laugh, isn't he? At that first bit, oh my God, that was horrible.
I'm literally shaking. Could you produce a song? Could you tell my voice for what I was doing? I was literally choking up because I was well scared to do it. I was literally like, so you might remember.
Why were you scared to do it?
Because of how fucking I knew that you would react like that. I knew that you would shit your pants.
He was my favourite one as well.
Who's your favourite Ben Mitch?
This was the one that was the time that I did it, wasn't it? Wait, so how's he got? Has he actually got in touch?
No, I messaged him.
How do you message him for?
Just fucking Googled who played Ben Mitchell in 2015, and he came up and went, "Oh yeah, do you want to get involved in April Fools?" And he was loving it. You can tell he fucking played a Cockney on EastEnders. Yeah. He knows how to give it. That's Phil Mitchell's son right there. Christ.
I thought I was going to have to call his family.
There's two lots of family.
I can't believe you fell for it. Oh my God, I'm literally shaking. I feel awful.
Why are you shaking?
I don't know.
You knew what was happening. I was already boiling up from the Jordan Banjo thing. And now I thought all four I did think when he said all of us are going to come and get you, I thought, right, he's having me on there. But then he just was so mean. That was
I told him to go in, to be fair. That was a note from me, to be fair. I said, swear if you want to, go for it. I'll have him on toast.
What, you just randomly messaged him?
Yeah, because I sent him the article and that, and he said, yeah, I saw that a few years ago. I thought it was a bit. So he's seen it already. And you were wondering the day that one of the Mitchell boys finds out. Well, today's the day.
What?
And he loves it, really.
Well done, because I never get pranked. I don't enjoy it, though.
No,
I won't lie. I
didn't enjoy it either,
I'm not
actually.
into pranking.
Well,
I'm not
do you know
into
what?
April Fools.
Well done to producer Tom as well. Kept his cool, kept it going.
Because you know what happened? The last time I thought I was being pranked on April Fools, I've told you this before, surely. About
No, you
my hamster.
haven't. What?
Right, we're going off piste, but 2015 was the last time sort of, I mean, I wasn't fooled, but 2015.
Are you all right? Do you need to clear your throat? You sound like
Yeah, but I'm going to cry. Sorry, Ben. No, thank you, not really or water. Someone's got makeup on the lid. 2015, I went to India with my mate and I had a hamster who was called Norris, also named after a soap character.
You've got issues, mate.
And I'd had him for 3 years at uni and I was on a uni trip to India. Gave him to the one friend I had that lived in that local area and she was looking after him and she was Snapchatting him all the time and he was like on form. He was old, he was 3. And she was like videoing him and like the night before there's all these videos of him like bouncing around the cage and that. Then I land from India at like 7 a.m. on April Fool's Day and she messaged me at like 9 saying, I'm really sorry, we've just got down to the cage and Norris has died. And I was like, obviously he's not died. And I was like, shut up. I was like, shut your mouth. And I was sort of like genuinely thought, obviously my hamster's not died on April Fool's Day. And then I didn't believe it the whole time. Then her and her mum drove him round dead.
Got the corpse.
Yeah, I had the corpse. And I was like, oh, like mourned, obviously, because it was past midday as well. So it's definitely not a joke. CPR. He died in the night. And then I bought one of them multi-pack cereals.
Buried him in that.
Took the Rice Krispies out, put him in the box, took him to the local park with my mate Jazz, and we took a saucepan and some of the like kitchen utensils because we didn't have a spade, and we were just trying to dig a hole in the park. But it's really hard to dig a hole in dry soil.
With the fucking wooden spatula, did you say?
Yeah, with like a spatula and a saucepan, and then it got dark as well while we were doing it, and then this car pulled up. He put his lights on. I was like, oh God, who's that? That was the last time anyone... Well, I guess they didn't prank me. That's the last time April Fool's has impacted me. So it's been 11 years. And now I've got a death threat from Ben Mitchell and a dead hamster.
Happy April Fools!
Jesus.
The question is, will you ever trust me and producer Tom again?
I didn't already.
No, fair. That
is something else. Sorry, you getting me threatened.
I know, yeah.
Getting me threatened by a geezer now.
And a proper geezer.
I've just seen his account as well. He's gone from being Ben Mitchell to being a proper geezer.
Yes.
And people were shocked at my glow up from being Ben Mitchell. They'll be really shocked by his because I think I look probably closer to the old Ben Mitchell than he does now.
Just so you know, obviously he is in on the joke and he is very much...
He's actually a really nice guy.
He wants to come on the pod.
And Tatum's got rid of a load of his lovely voice notes just in case I got the phone off her and was like, no, he hasn't sent that.
No,
So
I know, yeah.
she only kept the mean ones, but
yeah.
For the purpose of Tatum, Harry Reid, I believe his name is, lovely man, but he has just actually terrified me. This is what I mean, I am all bark, no bite.
You are.
Because I was about to delete my videos.
Were you?
Yeah. I was about to delete my videos, 100%. 100%. Even though like everyone's been doing that trend and obviously doing it with a celebrity child, I was like, oh my God, I've gone too far.
We really had you. And I've never pulled off an April Fool's before. Like I said, I was shaking for some reason. I was
well
scared.
And truly pulled it off.
I can't believe it. Wow. Chance. Anyway, let's get back to the usual embarrassing for no reason segment. So this is the part where we like to see what's been popping off in the world, what's been trending, what's on everyone's lips. Shall we start with the facts? And I mean, producer
We're
Tom.
in April now.
Oh, well, don't we bloody know it, you fool. So Tom mentioned before that he completed a half marathon recently, and this is because the three of us are taking part in the 2026 London Marathon for Attention. Well, it's not too late to pull out if you're still keen.
I am so keen to pull out now. Like I haven't trained.
I haven't either.
Time just literally, I swear, there gets to a point in life where just sort of like, you know, in our old movies, you see someone sort of sliding down like a mud slide and they're trying to stop themselves with their feet and their arms and they're like, stop. That's suddenly what time feels like. Because December just happened.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I'll start training when the new year hits.
We're in it, sweetheart. We're in April.
And here I am, literally in the month of the London Marathon.
I ain't ran for over a week.
I haven't stretched. I haven't even bought trainers. My whole thing was like, I'll buy a new trainer. So I'm probably going to end up running it in the ones that I ran it last in 2022.
What were they? Converse, probably. Vans.
They're actually New Balance, thank you.
Okay.
But they've probably gathered like thousands of kilometres now and they're not supposed to.
And you're supposed to buy new trainers and then train in
kilometres.
the trainers. So, you know, like.
It's too late now, isn't it?
Nah, you could now. Like, what is it when this comes out? The 2nd of April. Yeah, you could buy new trainers now and get a few wears out of it. Definitely.
Okay.
So anyway, that's boring chat for you. Well, what I wanted to say was, so the London Marathon, they're planning for next year. They want to spread it over 2 days because obviously it's really hard to get in the London Marathon. Like last year, 1 million people entered, and there's only like 50,000 spots. So for next year, they want to span it over 2 days so more people can enter,
and you'll have a chance to finish it. You've basically, by the time we run the next one, you'll have ran it for 2 days. You actually...
You're horrible.
No.
You're actually, you know the amount of, you want to talk about
I know.
people
We had a
trolling?
bad review. We actually did have a bad review once because of how much I took the piss out of Tatum walking the marathon.
Yeah, you can't be doing that.
I know. But the problem is you do run it, but I just do feel your legs are tiny and you just do look, when you exude too much energy by crying.
I know. And I guarantee that'll be the same this year.
Yeah, tears.
Because I don't want to do it as well. No offense. And I feel awful because, like I say,
hard to get
millions of
into.
people apply
Harder
for
than
this.
Harvard to get into.
And, you know, this will be my third time on the bounce. I really don't want to fucking do it.
But we are doing it.
We are doing it, yeah.
Yeah. And do you think, what is your PB now for marathon?
My PB is 6:31. So I'm hoping we can beat that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I think sub 6, we can do that.
Yeah?
See how we get on.
Okay.
Are you going to
Run with you.
run with me?
No.
Producer Tom?
I'll run with you.
Oh, bless him. And he's actually been training as well.
I'll run with you because Sam's already agreed to run with me.
Oh.
Wait.
Uno reverse.
I said I'd run 5K with Tom because he runs at
That's
sort of...
so tight. Why wouldn't you run 5K with me?
Because unless you run it at the same pace as us, then yeah.
Yeah, 7 minute
Yeah,
kilometre.
it is. 17-minute kilometre. No,
yeah, go on.
nah, I can't.
You just care about the time. Yeah, come on, admit it. You just care about the time.
I don't. I care about the time had with friends.
Right then, see you there on the start line.
The London Marathon.
Sweetheart.
And raising money. SNL.
In other news, yeah.
In other news, SNL has begun in the UK. I like it.
I actually love SNL. I think it's miles better than the US one. No offense.
I was going to say the US one's probably like quite your humour in it.
What's that supposed to bloody mean? Slapstick? What the hell? What? In what way?
But just, I don't know, you just give off. You give that off.
Shit taste.
Sort of, you know, not shit taste, like sort of like obvious, like...
Someone's digging a hole.
You're
No,
horrible,
you actually have really good banter.
Thank you. Jeez. Well, I find you bloody funny, so that's saying something.
That's so
I'm
true.
always pissing
If I'm
myself at
slagging
you.
up, if I'm saying that the things you find funny are
Exactly,
bad.
mate. Look at yourself,
You do,
sweetheart.
yeah, honestly.
Anyway, SNL, if you haven't watched it, the UK version is out now. Apparently there's going to be only 8 episodes of it as well, which maybe they're sort of like trialing it out, see how it goes. But actually, I think we've picked it up well. I
They
think.
keep putting really good artists on as well.
Yeah.
So Wolf Alice and Wet Leg were the first 2. I think
Really good.
Kasabian are coming up. Wolf Alice and Wet Leg.
Why are they all
very, very
proper
acclaimed.
quirky, actually?
Well, the next one's Georgia Smith.
Okay, yeah, a bit more mainstream.
I like Georgia Smith.
I would argue, yeah.
I'd say Wolf Alice, Wet Leg and Kasabian are quite mainstream.
Are they?
Yeah.
Why don't I bloody like him then? No offence. I like that Kasabian one that they're doing with Calvin Harris. What's that one?
You don't. I'm not. No. Kasabian have better songs than that. Don't they?
What's the other one? What's like the main Kasabian one? That's the one. I feel like there's another one.
I'm on fire.
Well,
is it, yeah?
Georgia Smith is going to be the guest. So if you haven't watched SNL, it's basically like a skit show. There's been some crackers, aren't there? That fellow who played Diana in it, he's really bloody good. I love him. So they do a load of skits, and obviously it's got like a live audience there as well. Please, can someone tell me how I can sit in the audience for SNL? Because I want to go
Yeah, that would be good.
see George Smith live.
I used to work in audience management, TV audiences for like this sort of show as well.
Oh, you can get us in then.
I don't think it's them that's doing it. I hope it's not, otherwise we definitely won't get in.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it would, in fact. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But you've gone to TV audiences before in the US.
I have.
And what did you have to do for that? Because you went to Jimmy, Saturday Night Jimmy.
What?
What's his name?
Saturday Night Jimmy. To be fair, there's 2 Jimmys on a Saturday. Jimmy Kimmel, but I went to Jimmy Fallon. But I'm pretty sure where they filmed Jimmy Fallon was where they film SNL. So it's in the same building. It's at the NBC building in
And you
New
just
York.
turn up and wait.
Well, yeah. So there is sort of pre-booked assigned tickets. But then what I did, I queued up. I got up. Well, I had jet lag anyway, so it was fine. But I queued up from 6 a.m. till 10 a.m. To get in and to get a ticket for Jimmy Fallon's had to just wait in this queue, and then basically it's first come, first serve.
And is that how it works with SNL?
Yeah, I don't know. Could be. Should we give it a go? Rock up. Where did they film it? Rock up to bloody Sky Studios.
I actually have no idea where they film it. I don't know anything about it really.
No, me neither. It's where they filmed Graham Norton, because that's why they had Graham Norton on the first one, because it's the same building. Do you remember that bit?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where is that?
Not a clue.
Okay.
But we'll find it and we'll
feedback.
We'll sit outside.
You talk about the skits. Who do you think you could pull off?
What do you mean?
Like as a skit?
Well, who could I be in a skit? Catherine Tate or something.
You being Catherine Tate as Catherine Tate, not as her who does. She's known for she's known as someone that does skits that you don't know like what she's like really. Catherine Tate.
She's the first person that pops in my head. You put me on the bloody
she's just
spot.
someone that does skits. I mean, who would you like? What celebrity would you be being a skit?
I don't know. Who would you be?
I could probably do like a good Professor Green.
Professor Green? What the fuck? Are you slapping me off for Catherine Tate? Go on, do a Professor Green impression. Not that anyone will fucking know. No offence. Go on. He hasn't been seen for a hot minute, Professor Green. Go on.
No, I just think... No, I don't know if I can talk like him. I just think I could make myself look like Professor Green.
Okay.
If I put like tattoos on me.
You could be like a background character.
If I cover myself in tattoos and wear something a bit more like street.
Do you know who you could be? Bette Mitchell.
Hey.
And that's a comedy callback. Thank you.
There you go. So we've reached the part in the podcast now where we select a topic each week and we get you to send voice notes in at EFNL Podcast on all the socials. Insta's where we're most active for replying. And also rate us 5 stars on Spotify. What we're doing this week is a topic I fought for the last week or so against producer Tom and Tatum. Because some people in life, you know, if it doesn't happen to them, it doesn't happen to anyone, all right? So I'm flying the good flag now, okay, for everyone out there that's ever had a nosebleed.
Right, yeah, I've never had a nosebleed, so I can't participate.
When I tell you this popped off on my Instagram when I shared it, so I must just have...
And I'm sure it did.
I must just have like a flurry of people around me that follow me or know me that have nosebleeds. We must just be that vibe. But
That's
basically,
good.
allergy season is upon us. Pollen count very high today and tomorrow. I check it every week, like how high the pollen count's going to be, because it's insane when you've got hay fever. Like it is actually genuinely mad.
And that's fair enough. I can't relate, unfortunately. So it's, what do you find embarrassing for no reason when you have a nosebleed, or is it embarrassing places where you've had the nosebleed?
Bit of both.
Bit of both.
Whatever floats your boat. So the topic is nosebleeds. And the reason the topic is nosebleeds is because at work every week, obviously we work at a radio station. Me and producer Tom work on the weekend. And recently they've decided to start having like, not just guests, but like the most famous guests.
Coming on the weekend?
Yeah. Coming on the weekend.
Why don't you bloody tell me? I'll come in on my day off.
We don't know until we're there.
I met Paul Mescal.
What?
I met Jeff Goldblum.
What? I love him.
Goldblum. It's my hair flip-flop. And this week was Andrew Garfield. Spider-Man. So he came in and there'd been whispers that Andrew Garfield's on his way in, because like loads of like the media team or whatever were there. They're like, oh yeah, Andrew Garfield's coming.
I'm sure you didn't get a look in with Andrew Garfield then.
What do you mean?
Like you didn't get to chat to him.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah. By accident, but I did, yeah. So basically, it's not like in the week when every swine's there though, is it? It's just, there's like 2 people that are running it, whoever's interviewing him, and then whoever his team
We're
is.
banned.
There's me and Sam.
And then me and Tom, and that's all that's in that building on the weekend. So we were there, it was a Saturday, wasn't it, Tom? Sunday. And I'd heard Andrew Garfield was coming in, I was like, okay, cool. No worries, like, play it cool. Because he's a cool guy, isn't he?
Yeah,
like, he
seems sound.
He just seems lovely. And I was like, that is actually quite someone that I was like, wow, that is quite cool. And I went into the studio with Tom, started the show, left the studio. And as I left the studio, I bumped into 2 of the people that like were going to interview Andrew Garfield. chatting to them. Hey, how's it going? Give him a hug, whatever. Next thing, Andrew Garfield just walks through the door with his 2 team. Like just a small team, like it's just 2 women that he was with. And they were like, hello. And he's like, hey, how you going? How are you, mate? I was like, yeah, good. How are you? Like literally just chatting away to Andrew Garfield.
Oh my God, so cool.
And I was like, what the hell? This is cool. And I was like, all right, nice to meet you. And then I just walked through the door and my nose just burst into blood.
No.
Like burst into blood. And I was wearing a white, like I am now, like all white. And I was just covered in blood.
In front of him.
And I was like, I'm going to have to walk back past Andrew Garfield and his team to get to the studio. There's only one route back to the studio. And I was just randomly covered in blood. And I was like, it looks like I've had a nose, but I've got allergies. And like the night, I'd had a nosebleed in the night as well. But obviously just the excitement, I think, on top of the sort of pre-existing nosebleed was just, and I was like, shit, like what do I do? So then I sort of walked back out with tissue clutched to my chest and walked past Andrew Garfield's team, but back to the studio with Tom. And then I was like, right, I need to like get this off me. He's now having an interview with Magic FM. Like I need to get out now while he's out there. Got out and his team were like, you okay? Because obviously I'm covered in blood. I'm like, you okay? And then his team was so nice. And they were like, wait, stay there. I've got this like stain remover thing that we always use for like, if ever anyone like gets stains before an interview, like let me have a look through my bag.
You've got Andrew Garfield's stain remover.
Well, she couldn't bloody find it.
Oh,
and I was like, oh, but they were both like quite kind of like mothering me while he was having an interview on the big screen. Like you could hear him like doing his best, like having this chat with Magic FM, this really lovely chat. And I was just there like, yeah, sorry, can you have a quick look actually for it? And this, and then I pulled one of our gags on his team. So she was like, oh, it sort of works like, it's like you sort of put it on it and then you drag it across it and then it like removes the stain. And I was like, what, like Tipex? And then I went, I hadn't seen Tipex in years actually. Has Tipex gone extinct?
No, you didn't. You didn't do the extinct.
And they were like, don't know. And then just walked to the bathroom, wet my top, went back in with a slightly brown top rather than red.
So your nose has bled at the excitement of seeing Andrew Garfield.
I guess so.
I think you need a career change, sweetheart. You can't be bloody doing that when you see all the bloody pop stars and the actors.
Well,
Come on now.
Often meet Andrew Garfield.
No, you don't, to be fair. You don't.
Maybe it's just for him.
Maybe.
But yeah, my nose just burst into blood. And I was like, that is mad, isn't it?
And it is embarrassing for no reason having to deal with that on the spot because it is a bit like, because it's not as if you're hurt or anything, is it? So it's a bit like, oh, you're right. Is there anything I can do? Like, it's a bit like you sort of want to
It's a bit gross.
Yeah.
Like nose, it's almost like snot blood.
Yeah.
Like it's not sort of like you've cut your arm open, you're in agony because it doesn't hurt at all. It's just it's a leak.
And that's why I didn't want to do it as a topic. No offense. It's because I'm so squeamish with blood. Like even the thought of it now, I could pass out.
Oh, please.
No, genuinely, because I'm visualizing it and I'm
well, get used to this because that is the topic this week. We're going for the most weird and wonderful places you've either had a nosebleed or things that are embarrassing for no reason when you have a nosebleed.
Should have done a bloody trigger warning, sorry.
Trigger warning. And
yeah, Channel 4.
If you've been affected by anything in this episode, please head to embarrassingfornoreason.com/support. We're going to start with Ben.
I was once in an audition for a panto and I was halfway through my pop song, which was Shine by Take That. And this audition was in the middle of winter and I always get nosebleed when it gets really cold. And as I was in the middle of Shine, let it shine, I started getting a nosebleed and I had to burst out of the room with all of the other auditionees in the corridor with my face covered in blood, and it just didn't stop. And then I had to have an interview with the casting directors whilst holding my head back with a tissue on my face. Needless to say, I didn't get the job.
Oh, even bloody worse. You can't do him for that.
You'd let him. You'd be like, go on then. You obviously want this a lot.
Yeah, it means so much to you.
You put your blood, sweat and tears into this.
Gary Barlow, you're hired.
Yeah. Hollywood hand.
Thank you, Ben. We've also had a voice note from Colin. What's your experience?
You're getting your hair cut and obviously you're restricted because you've got one of those covers around you, like a doily. And then it starts and you can't lift your hands up fast enough and they can't be getting tissues fast enough. And you just sat there with hair getting cut off while you've got blood running out your nose. Just mortifying. So embarrassing. And there was a lot going on. And obviously it had to be in a shop that was full.
That's the thing, innit? I mean, I've never had a nosebleed, like I say, but I can imagine it is a lot to sort of
because his arms are basically
sort out.
You can't, because you're in that big gown, aren't you? With the thing on you.
And you don't want to muck it up because if you're getting your bloody hair done, it could be.
You have to just lie back and think of England while everyone's trying to.
Exactly that. Colin, don't envy you, sweetheart. Who's next?
Georgia.
I went through this phase when I was like, 15, 16. I'm just having nosebleeds all the time. You know, when you were really young as a kid, there was always that kid that had the nosebleeds. Well, I got it at like 16, middle of lacrosse pitches, literally everywhere, anywhere, it doesn't matter. And then I had it on my GCSE biology paper, which is probably the best answer I gave through the entire paper because I was terrible at biology. So I just let it drip, you know, let it rip, let it drip, whatever. It's probably better than the answer I was going to put anyway. Side note, I actually did get an A somehow in that paper. So I don't know if they just felt sorry for me because I was not good at biology, so I don't know what I did. Maybe they just thought, yeah, this girl's just answered with some platelets or something. It was a strange time. I didn't continue biology for much longer after that. And then you have to have your nose cauterized, and that in itself is a whole different story.
I've never had that cauterized.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
I've heard of it.
It's to stop it bleeding ever, I think.
Yeah.
I know,
Not
it's
for
mad.
me.
I don't even know where it comes from.
No. Why it happens?
Yeah, it's just mad. It's like pressure. You know when it's coming as well. It's like almost like a warning, like a tickle. You're like, oh shit, here we go.
I don't like it. I don't the visual of it.
Sorry.
Well, at least it paid off for Georgie though, because you know, for yourself and bloody Ben, you just look like a silly Billy, but she got an A in
the same thing that happened in my maths. I've told you that before, haven't I?
No.
When I was in my maths GCSE, and as I say, when you feel it, it tickles your nose. It's like, you know, when your nose is a little bit runny and you're like instantly like that.
Yeah.
And you see, you're like, and like it tickles your nose first before it happens. And it happened, I swear I've told you this, in my maths GCSE, I sneezed like as it was coming out of my nose. So blood then went over my paper and the lad in front of my paper. Yeah. And then we both had to get taken out of the hall. Then we couldn't finish the exam. Me and him. He had the smallest amount of blood in his paper as well, and he had to get taken to the bathroom.
You really are the biggest pain in the arse. Honest to God, from start to bloody finish. Thank you, Georgie. We also had a voice note from Paul.
So I was in Hong Kong on holiday, and I decided to have one of their famous foot massages. So just got into it. The lady was massaging my feet. Great, really relaxing. And then she tapped me, and then I looked at her, and she was pointing at her face. And I thought she was asking me, did I want a drink? So I said, no, thank you. So I relaxed again, and then somebody else tapped me on the shoulder and said, I said, excuse me, it's in English, excuse me, and then pointed at my face, and then I'd looked, and they gave me a mirror, and there was blood all down my chin, all down my chest. I have no idea what happened. I mean, the chair was high, but not that high.
It's the way she warned him. Like, please, you're bleeding everywhere. And he's like, carry on. See what I mean? Poor sod, bless her. Just carry on. And then she's gone back and carried on massaging.
Mid-foot massage.
And someone else had to come over and be like, no, you are literally bleeding down your chest.
Oh, love.
That's awful, isn't it? Not the worst thing she's seen, giving a foot massage like that. But she's,
Find out the guts of you.
Feet, I meant.
Oh. No, you didn't.
Tom.
I struggle with nosebleeds in the summer. And I was signing a leaving card for a colleague that had been at the place I worked for about 20 years. He was leaving to resign. I was probably about person number 15 to sign the card. And just as I started to write on it, my nose started to bleed.
No.
And I essentially signed the card with my blood.
That's giving sort of a bit of villain here, isn't it?
Yeah,
parting gift.
Hate crime.
Yeah.
Sign someone's leaving card with your blood. Still would prefer that than an e-card.
Oh, go away.
I hate an e-card. When that gets sent round at work, can you sign an e-card? Nah. What the frick? I hate an e-cards. Do you as well?
Yeah.
E-cards are embarrassing for no reason.
Oh.
Can you sign this e-card? Hey, real fun working with you. All the best, Sam. Smiley.
Please attach a photo.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
The people that take up a full page.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
then you join after them.
I know, and then it's like, I know you could do this with a normal card, but I feel like you've got more time to look at it if it's an e-card, but just like people nosing at what everyone's written down. Oh, I don't like that.
Horrible.
I don't like that at all. Well, thank you very much, Tom. It is now time to crown. This is where we crown you, potentially, our biggest silly Billy. So it's someone who sent the best voice note. And in return, you shall receive a mug in the post, the Silly Billy Award.
Wow.
Who's getting it this week, Sam?
Matt's getting it.
Worst place to have a nosebleed wasn't me, but was a mate back on a school rewards trip about 15 years ago. It was on the Colossus ride at Thorpe Park, and he got it about halfway round. And so, of course, by the end of the ride, blood absolutely everywhere. I mean, this was 15 years ago, and the ride was a bit of a health and safety hazard then. So how it's still going, I don't know. But yeah, so they had to close the ride for the rest of the day after that. So if you were in the queue after us, apologies, you have Mr. David Bradbrook to thank for that.
You're joking. They shut the ride down for the whole day.
Imagine me responsible for a ride at Thorpe Park getting shut.
That's actually crazy. To be fair, we need to pass on the Silly Billy Award. So who was it? David. It's technically David that wins the Silly Billy Award because it was his nosebleed.
They can both have a drink out of it.
Yeah, they can have a joint Silly Billy. Matt, thank you so much for your voice note. Are you happy? Are you happy with your topic?
I am. I looked at you a few times. I was like, she's not really going to say anything because she looks like she's going to faint.
No, I know. I just don't have the thought of it. It's just knocking me off. It's awful. Oh, I can't.
Knocking me off.
Thank God I don't get them. I'd be awful. I'd be fainting at the sight of my own face.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah. I don't know. They don't feel like, like other blood.
Okay, when it's your own, it's different.
No, but nosebleed blood just feels, I don't know whether it
ain't.
It is. It's different kind of blood.
It's not, because my cousin used to get them all the time. Like, she was one of those kids that got them all the time.
Same.
It's attention seeker. But it was proper. You're filling up tissues and all sorts. It's awful.
Nosebleeds and hiccups. They were my two.
Okay, right. Well, on that note, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Please give us a follow. Like Sam said, it's at EFNR Podcast. Your subscriptions and your likes means the world to us. And it helps us out as well, doesn't it, Sam?
Means the world.
It does mean the world, please. And also, as Sam said, give us a rating as well, 5 stars. Thank you very much. Happy April Fools. Hope you didn't get pranked like Sam did. Can't wait to watch this footage back in a bit. Your face was a bloody picture. I loved
you've thrown me off for the whole app.
Yeah, I know I have. He's going to be fuming after this when we press stop.
You wait, turn that camera off now.